Instacart shoppers know groceries. They know that you can't make guacamole with rock-hard avocados. They know how to quickly find those peanut butter pretzels you can never find. And they keep you in the know by giving you updates about your order along the way. Let Instacart shoppers help take shopping off your plate so you can get time and energy back for what really matters. Visit instacart.com or download the app to get free delivery on your first 3 orders. Offer valid for a limited time. Minimum order $10. Additional terms apply. Instacart. Add life to cart.
It is Ryan here, and I have a question for you. What do you do when you win? Like, are you a fist pumper, a woohooer, a hand clapper, a high fiver? I kind of like the high five, but if you want to hone in on those winning moves, check out Chumba Casino. At ChumbaCasino.com, choose from hundreds of social casino style games for your chance to redeem serious cash prizes. There are new game releases weekly, plus free daily bonuses. So don't wait. Start having the most fun ever at ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. VGW. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.
Hey, what's going on? This is Tyler with Black Diamond Softball and Fitness. Got a brand new episode of the FPtFP Daily Show. Before I get out of here today, I will definitely let you guys know we've got some huge news. It's very, very much so in its infancy stage, but I know you guys saw some stuff happening this weekend on the social media page. Either it's on my page or the Black Diamond Softball and Fitness page. We will get into that. But before we do, I do want to talk a little bit about what we are doing in the future going into 2024, whether it's with Black Diamond or it's with FPtFP. I know some of you guys are starting to see some of the content leaving the Black Diamond Softball and Fitness YouTube page. That stuff isn't necessarily going away forever for good, but we have created a second channel that is FPtFP. It's over on YouTube. So if you go to youtube.com, you can at FPtFP and you'll be able to find that. We are taking that content and putting it over there, and some of the stuff will go away. When you build a YouTube channel, you really don't know what you're doing, and you learn along the way. So some of the stuff just doesn't look very good, and you can go back and look at some of the very beginning episodes. It's great content, absolutely great interviews, great guests, but it's aesthetically, it's not the greatest. So we are making some changes. And when I say we, I'm meaning me. You guys know I'm a one-man band. But we got some great guests lined up, not only for 2024, but to end the season 4 and to end 2023. We got some great guests coming on. We got Coach Corey and Coach AB coming on. Big time coaches within the game of softball, not just travel ball and stuff. I'm talking about just big time guests within our sport. And I do that. And it's hard to put into words what it means to be in a group or a network or just this collective, if you will, of coaches, instructors, mentors, whatever you guys want to call us. We have such a great, such a network or such good people that, we get bashed online quite a bit. If we post something, there's always some troll saying we're doing it wrong or you're doing it wrong or you're this or that. I mean, look at all the pitching instructors, look at all the coaching or all the hitting instructors that are out there on social media or YouTube or wherever. Man, somebody will take a screenshot and say, hey, they're teaching it wrong. Or someone will just take something completely out of context, not knowing what the conversation is with the athlete and that kind of stuff. But, man, I love sharing other people's content when I'm on Facebook. I'm like you guys. Or if I'm on YouTube or if I'm on Insta or wherever, and I see a good drill or I see a great message or something like that, I love to share that because I don't care if it comes from me. Like that doesn't have an effect on me. What I care about though is that someone that can be influenced is being influenced the right way. So that's like, if you look at the guests, go back through and look at the guests that I've had on the podcast. Everybody is doing something big. Everybody's doing something major, something big time, but it may not be the most popular thing. Like we don't have these big time celebrities on my podcast. I mean, we do. There's some, of course, but the ones that really are paid attention to, the ones that have the best messages, the ones that, speak from almost like a real life standpoint the daily grind, working with the local kids, working with the travel ballers, working with the would-be college recruits. I mean, those are the ones that I have on it, and those are the ones that they end up having the most traction. So we're going to continue doing that this remainder of this year. And then season 5, man, when season 5 launches, early part of January, it's going to be huge. I cannot wait to get there. I know we got a couple weeks left here in the month of December. I mean, what are we, a week away from Christmas? Holy cow. So it's been just an absolute crazy year. I have met so many great people. I traveled a lot this year. Heck, I knew Mandy Baldiff from NSR was going up to Indiana to watch the 12s and the 14 national championships with the Alliance. I was like, man, I'm going up there. So I hit her up and said, hey, I'm coming up the weekend. And we hung out that weekend just watching good ball. And so it's a crazy life that I live, trying to create content, trying to, raise 3 girls, trying to, give lessons and do that kind of stuff, being a public speaker and all that kind of stuff. It's crazy, man. And I guarantee you, I promise you, I guarantee you from the bottom of my heart, if we'd have went back a year from now, if we'd have went December 18th, 2022, I never in a million years would have thought I would be right here where I'm at right now. My mom had gotten sick. We didn't know what was going on. I'm trying to keep, the podcast afloat. I'm trying to keep the company afloat, that kind of stuff. And I didn't know where it was going to be. And then you fast forward to now, I lost my mom. The company and the podcast are doing great. We've actually got some big news that came out this past weekend.
Judy was boring.
Hello.
Then Judy discovered ChumbaCasino.com.
It's my little escape.
Now Judy's the life of the party.
Oh, baby, mama's bringing home the bacon.
Whoa, take it easy, Judy. The Chumba life is for everybody. So go to ChumbaCasino.com and play over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
If you're following us on social media, check us out on Facebook at the Black Diamond Softball and Fitness, or you can find me as well on there, TG Black. But we just launched the Vicki Black Memorial Scholarship Fund, which is huge. So I know me and my mom had talked before she passed away about me wanting to start a scholarship. Just run it under Black Diamond Softball and Fitness, give it to a couple of athletes every year, and just to cover, maybe technology fees or books or whatever. Something small, nothing crazy. But, come up with an application, have them write a short essay, give me some references and stuff like that, and that's what we're going to do. But, of course, she passed away January 1st of this year, and it changed who I was. It changed who I am. I just had this vision of let's do a scholarship, but let's do it in her name. And I kept kicking around, kept brainstorming. And so anyway, I kind of presented it to my sisters, and I was like, hey, I want to do a scholarship fund or a scholarship in mom's name. And so, of course, they were all for it. They thought it was awesome. And I let my dad know what I was doing too, and he was on board with it. So I had all intentions to get it done like for this past year, for this graduating class, the class of 2023. But I don't know. I mean, the timing wasn't right or something. I don't know. I couldn't get focused on it. I was still dealing with the loss of my mom. I had the company, I had the family, I had the content. It was just like so much. And my dad told me, he's like, man, you just make sure you dot your I's and cross your T's and make sure you're doing it right, because, this is big. You're doing it for your mom. So make sure, don't rush it, just to get it out there. So I backburnered it for a little bit, and then I'd bring it out and I'd think about it, what I was going to do. Then I'd backburner it a little bit more. And but it's official now. We're going to be doing $5,000 scholarships a year, or at least for this first year coming up in 2024. They will be awarded in the month of April. The application process will be from the middle of January to the middle of March. So about a 2-month process or a 2-month application period. It's very easy application. That will be, you can probably take care of it in a day or two. The essay will probably take the longest, but it's not one of those school essays where you get this crazy prompt and it's got to be 5 paragraphs and this and that. I didn't, put any of those kind of restrictions on it or whatever. There's a prompt on there talking about like selfless service, and I'll give you that. The essay is going to be about selfless service. So there's a spot on there too for 2 references. One is a family member, and then the other is a teacher within the school. So the family member reference, I just want them to talk about their student. So I will make that phone call or reach out via email, and we'll have a conversation. And the same thing with the teacher. We'll have a conversation about who my mom was and why we started this, and her goals and her values and stuff like that, so that the potential winner of the scholarship will understand who my mom was. So anyway, that's online, that's live now. So it's the fund is on GoFundMe. So if you're willing to donate, or you can donate $5, whatever, very much appreciated. You don't even have to donate. You can just share it. If you can help me out, just find that link, click on it, share that link. Maybe it's on your socials or whatever. I do appreciate it. Between now and January, you will see, I'll be posting that GoFundMe link all over the place, because I want to be able to impact as many people as I can. That scholarship, if it just covers technology fees, or if it just covers book fees, whatever. My whole mindset behind it is, if I can get my mom's name and legacy, just continue to have that carried on. And in a weird way, now hear me out on this one. If a student ends up becoming a lawyer or a dentist or a doctor or a landscaper or whatever they're going to do, when they're out there in their career and they're working, my mom has a small piece of them earning their degree or getting their experiences or whatever, because they work for that scholarship, or they won the scholarship or whatever. They earned it. So, if a student becomes a teacher one day, a very small piece of her process was getting that $1,000 scholarship, or his process, he was able to get that, and he's a teacher now. So he's teaching them, and it's almost like my mom is a part of it. And that's the whole reason behind the scholarship thing. If you guys got a chance to meet my mom or knew who my mom was, she absolutely loved the game of softball, and she loved caring for people, taking care of people, helping people. She would always help. And at the end of the day, if you just needed somebody to talk to, you could talk to her. So I want to continue carrying on her legacy, carrying on her name, carrying on her values, and that's how we're going to do it. So the Vicki Black Memorial Scholarship will be awarded in the month of April. You'll have from January to March to fill out the application once that goes live. If you feel it in your heart to donate to the fund, there is a GoFundMe link down below in this description. You can find us on Facebook as well, and it'll be out there. All right, that's going to do it for this one. Appreciate you guys. Everything you guys do for me, just listening, sharing the content, whatever. I know this thing is starting to blow up. I get more and more listeners every day. I take a look at the stats. I take a look at sort of the analytics of how well the episodes are doing and that kind of stuff. And over the last, 3 weeks, 4 weeks maybe, the listens have just gone off the charts. So appreciate you guys. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be able to do this. I'd just sit here and talk to myself. But anyway, that's going to wrap it for this one. If you get a chance, make sure you share it with a friend. And when you do, you tell them you love them.
Hello, it is Ryan, and I was on a flight the other day playing one of my favorite social spin slot games on ChumbaCasino.com. I looked over the person sitting next to me, and you know what they were doing? They were also playing Chumba Casino. Coincidence? I think not. Everybody's loving having fun with it. Chumba Casino is home to hundreds of casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere, even at 30,000 feet. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com to claim your free welcome bonus. That's ChumbaCasino.com and live the Chumba life.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.